Brosplay.
I'm thinking this might be the last one.
Cool.
Last episode.
Yeah, never push it. Don't push it. If it doesn't work, don't do it.
When you push it, it has a tendency to break. You gotta sing.
Oh no! We've already started the episode.
Oh,
Here's the sink.
I was gonna say we could use that kick as a sink.
Fuck it. No,
that
was
good.
in. We're putting that in the episode because we have a lot of confidence in our audience.
Oh, jeez. This is a big crowd.
It's a very large
This is a
crowd.
ridiculously big crowd.
I mean, relative to New York, like New Yorkers are probably like, that's a pretty small crowd at best. It's a medium crowd.
What are you talking about, 30 dudes? 30 dudes ain't shit. I've been taking on 30 dudes myself. That's no Batman trick.
I fight 30 dudes on my way to work every fucking day.
Oh, I'm sure you get someone from Boston, they wouldn't have a problem with that.
I love the double face slam. Like,
Yeah,
that
I don't
was, like,
understand how that even works.
Catch.
Oh, man.
But you see how, like, in Arkham City, it's the same style of combat, and yet I was having a really hard time talking to you. It's because this game is so much smoother. Like, worlds ahead of it. Look, I've, like, maintained this 24 while I'm talking to you.
And it just feels like everything makes a little more sense. It feels a lot more fluid. The environment feels more interactive.
Well, what's really cool is that right there, I actually moved. I was attacking before the camera was able to watch it, which is really neat. Oh, yay! Keep that multiplier up.
That kind of gives you that feeling that you were talking about in one of our Dark Souls episodes, the cutting short and holding long.
Yeah.
The idea that when the camera's not quite there, it sometimes adds dramatic effect because you can't really see how strong the hit is. You rely more on what you can hear and the guy screaming.
Yeah. Speaking of not holding long, or not cutting short, I guess. No, we've already talked about this. Where were we talking? Oh, it was Crackdown 2. Anyway, Revenant is an amazing movie. If anyone hasn't seen it, I highly recommend trying to be really happy by the end of it.
Yeah, I would say watch it. It's an enjoyable movie, but it's just a little. I mean, I wouldn't watch it if you're someone who gets squeamish at violence.
Yeah.
Because it's very violent.
Or just, I mean, if, like, for me, I'm able to, like, I don't want to say what happened, but when it happens, I was pretty down when I was watching. Like, Leo is so good at at emulating his, or projecting his emotions with no words. It's amazing.
Yeah, he really has very lineless roles. Like
Yeah,
just,
like almost, I'd say probably half the movie is silent Leo, just a bunch of like no words. I mean, it's just a bunch of grunts, groans, and then like a bunch of like staring off in the distance scenes.
kind of makes what he does say that much more powerful though.
It does.
Because you're just you don't hear his voice and you know that he's only choosing to say like 15 words. Mm-hmm. So they're going to be really well chosen.
Oh, there was something that I wanted to say a while ago, but it'll come back. Don't worry about it. Where am I going?
I doubt that. I think you go over the next wall. Unless you're that box.
Oh, I need to get the car through. Yeah, that's right. Do you know what Chinnigan is?
Chinnigan? Like
So-
another chin?
Okay, so Chinnigan. Oh, it might not be official. Fuck. Okay, I might be confusing people. Anyway, you've seen that Game Grumps animation where they animate Aaron with like 4 chins.
I can't say that I do.
Oh, well, this totally changes the.
The 4chan Aaron?
Yeah. And
That actually sounds like a 4chan joke.
4chan. That's really good.
It would be a very bizarre website.
Oh. Anyway, I saw a real chin again today. It was pretty funny.
And
Like a woman who was like looking down in a car, and
Oh.
just all the folds came together.
it was just nothing but chin.
she had like 2 chins, and it arced out.
The 2+ chin look.
Yeah, it was a good look. Really, I was like,
That's some beautiful chin.
You know, speaking of work, I've gone through a lot of thoughts and feelings here. I don't know why I did that. That's fine.
That was weird, but it worked.
I'm in the grate. Oh, this is a good opportunity to take this motherfucker out. Oh, he's right there. Never mind. That was a bad opportunity to take that out.
You can probably take him out, though. Just walk underneath him, just snag him.
Anyway, it was something I told you outside of the show because I felt it would be good for you as a human being because you're going into a new workforce. Is that, excuse me. If you're in a workplace where you're making the same amount or less or more, really doesn't really matter, but you find that everyone else in your job is not working as much or doing a significantly worse job, and you consider, like, well, what the fuck am I doing? If these people are making all this money and or making the same amount of money and doing shit all, what the fuck am I doing? Remember this, or ask the question to yourself. Do the actions of others define you? That was directed at you.
And no,
define you. Not do they define your actions, but do they define you?
You know. Never.
Exactly.
I just meant like you in general as a person. Like,
yeah. So don't allow them.
One should not be defined by the actions of others.
Exactly. And you don't consider yourself to be defined by the actions of others, so don't allow the actions of others to define your actions. In a long form term, of course. I'm not saying like if someone swings at you, you definitely need to get out of the fuck of the way. But when other people do that, I just always consider, like, who am I? Who do I want to be? Just keep fucking being you.
Yeah, and I find that people actually respond to that more than they respond to any sort of attempt to try and be like the other people.
Yeah.
I've always had much more success just plowing forward as what I want to do and who I want to be. Mm-hmm. Because I've always found that the people I kind of look to often tend to be people who look like they're enjoying what they're doing. Even if what they're doing seems silly to me, the fact that they love it makes me want to do something I love as much as what they love.
Yes. Your job, speaking of defining, your job does not define you, but how you choose to do your job does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I see people all the time in shitty positions and they act like they are not. They don't act like they're working at a Tim Hortons. They act like they are, like they're responsible for people's lives or something. Like they're on top of shit. They work fast. They are courteous and kind, regardless of the other people surrounding them. There's one Tim Hortons near us. Not that way, the other way.
It's always subpar.
I'm pointing. Oh, they're always garbage. It's crazy because normally Tim's is not bad.
It's a systematic thing, though. It's top to bottom. Like, even the menus just aren't done well. I'm sure everyone's been to a restaurant where it's just not good.
Well, Dane posted this great letter that someone wrote to like a head office, and it said that people don't leave companies, they leave managers. And that's so fucking true. In every place I've ever been, I've never been like, fuck this company. It's always fuck that guy.
Yeah,
or
that's
that
a good
girl.
point.
I don't want to discriminate.
The person you work with, that's the most important thing.
How does this motherfucker talk? Especially so cool. He's got no lips, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if that's his skin or... Ooh!
It is. Look at those are teeth.
Jesus. Yeah, as
How
if you can't talk... You can't really do that.
Not what are you talking about? How are you talking like that?
He's actually incorporated that gas mask into his face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What a creepy fuck.
Relax, Batman.
No one knows I'm here. It's such a silly assumption.
The goal on her, the salt on that broad. Just tell Batman to relax. The whole city has been taken over by criminals. Yo, Batman, take a chill pill, eh?
Don't you worry, I'm safe and sound.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to refer to her as... Do you know what a broad is?
A broad?
The original meaning.
You mean like a big, open sort of topic? Covering
broadly.
Lots of things.
This is not what I meant, but I love that. That's where you got it. I've heard, I haven't confirmed myself, which is my new favorite thing to say on the show. I haven't confirmed myself, because then I just pass it off on someone else. It's up to you.
Yeah, say, here's some rumors.
Yeah. Here's some things I might have heard. I believe the original term for broad was a big slab of meat with two holes in it.
Yes.
So you can see why someone might find that offensive.
Yes, that is true. That's a butcher's term.
Yep.
You have told me that before. And I can exactly see why people would find that offensive.
Yeah. Are you ready for the most exciting?
That's like calling Native American people Indian because we thought we were in India.
People still call them Indian. Our fucking government calls them Indians. The fucking Canadian government.
There was an Indian Act that was passed within the last 10 years.
Yeah.
How ridiculous.
So, this is probably the most exciting Batman scene I've ever seen. Scene. You have to slowly move the canister. That blinking mark, the faster I move, so it's like green, and if I move really fast, it goes like all the way up. Whoa!
And these are just explosive of some sort?
They have nerve toxin, I believe.
Oh my god,
Or
okay.
neurotoxin. Calm down, Batman! So I get to slowly move 4 of them across the thing, and then slowly insert. Unfortunately, you can't take it back out because they knew you would do that immediately. Just try to insert,
Yeah.
and then take it out again. And I always have to push it and then go, and then because this is usually how I am with a lady. I'm just like, ah!
Just
Unfortunately,
Whoop.
unfortunately, Batman's face did not match my face there. So
yeah, Batman seems simultaneously nervous and afraid. Okay, he did it.
did you ever see that when Zac Efron was on SNL shortly after what was that stupid musical he was in? High School Musical. He did this bit where he plays a college student returning to the high school where High School Musical takes place, and he's like, "I'm here to tell you, people don't sing at other schools." On my first night, I was nervous but excited, so I began singing a song called "Nervous but Excited."
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
I can't even say I've seen a whole High School Musical.
I have
Or
seen,
even a scene.
I have seen the whole, or most of. I haven't even finished that. Most of the bad lip reading of it.
Oh my god. Such low investment.
Yeah,
I've seen half of a 5-minute parody of it.
it's actually a really long parody. It's like 22 or 30
Oh,
minutes. Yeah,
Jesus.
it was a collaboration with someone else. 'Cause
Okay.
It's really long and really well done because they redid like whole scenes instead of cutting things together. Like they did the voiceovers of like uncut scenes. It's actually really well done.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if it was all uncut scenes. Don't fucking get excited there.
Don't
kids.
quote me.
Don't quote me on that.
You can
right?
quote me on the don't quote me.
Oh, neutralizing agent. That's what social justice warriors are.
A neutralizing agent. That would be a really crappy name for like a spy.
Neutralizing agent.
Yeah, exactly.
He never kills people. They're like, take out the target. He's like, I can neutralize them.
Yeah, 000, the neutralizing agent.
All zeros. Yeah. He doesn't want to offend anybody. Have you seen the new? And that's not new, but the H3. It's relatively new. Fucking dating the show. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the humongous incident?
No.
Okay, so there's this fucking jackass of a human being who's making a bad name of many things. Vloggers, women, feminists. And she's just berating this man. She's filming him and screaming at him and calling him names because he was there to... It was actually kind of a sweet story. He was there to testify... Oh!
Whoa.
Look, it's the Joker! Remember when I said he was dead?
Yeah.
No, he's still dead.
I thought so. He must be in your head.
Yeah, he's in my
He
head.
must be in your head.
Oh fuck, this is a really boring scene. Anyway, so this asshat of a lady is just screaming at this guy. And you can always tell when someone's not truly taking a story seriously, or a situation seriously, when they're just screaming the same words over and over again at somebody. It's fucking atrocious is what it is.
You are the father. Yeah, I am 1,000,000% sure
100%, 1,000,000%.
that you are the father.
But she's just screaming stupid shit at him, and he's just taking it like a fucking hero. And he's like, okay, anyway. And someone told him, hey, don't tell. Like I heard this, he did an interview with Ethan afterwards, because this video got pretty popular, both Ethan's and the woman's original. And he says, someone tells him like, don't don't tell her your real name. Like, that'll turn into a bad thing. So she says, what's your name? And he says, Hugh Mungus.
Oh, man.
And she
You had to.
not only takes it as sexual harassment, she actually says it. She screams, you have just sexually harassed me. Humongous is a sexual harassment statement. I feel nervous saying it now. Like she's gonna
Why?
find us. I feel like fucking patriarchal Batman playing assholes.
But see, that's not normal human behavior. That's
No.
dumb people are gonna do dumb people things.
Yeah. And my favorite part about the whole thing, other than H3 taking it on and calling it cringeworthy, is that somebody remixed it into a song. It's so funny.
Really?
It's so good. It's like, humongous what? What? Humongous what?
I actually thought of something really crazy. You know, the idea that if someone lies and that's the pretense for which they have sex with someone, then that is sexual assault. You've heard that before?
I've heard of it, yeah.
So I thought, think of that in a generic sense. So, who the fuck is that?
Okay, so these are all prisoners that Gordon has gone to see, but he doesn't know why he's here.
Whoa.
Have you
Is
noticed
that the Joker?
Have you noticed something similar across all of them?
They all have green hair?
They're all sort of jokery.
Yeah.
This guy's the least jokery.
Definitely the least Joker. The other three all look like him.
I believe it's stages. Yeah, if you go to that guy and then you go to her, and then you check this guy out, he's pretty jokery, and then you check out that guy who's actually like his face is changing color.
Jesus. Okay, anyways, that idea, if you were to really apply it. So imagine a guy goes to a party and a girl says that she's 20 years old, and it's not true. She's actually 16 years old. If he were to have sex with her, she would be sexually assaulting him because it was under false pretenses that they had sex in the first place.
Wow, that's a really good point.
That's the only way to interpret it if you really want to go with that version.
Well, I like what you said off air the other day. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but hi, Batman. You definitely teleported in. You can't do
Batman.
that, Batman. Oh fuck.
So, sorry, what was
But
that?
yeah, you had said that the argument that a woman is not in control of her body when they're both just as drunk is actually dangerous for women, because that can gain traction into the concept that a woman doesn't have control of her body and therefore shouldn't be given privilege.
Control
which
over it.
I think is incorrect. I think men and women are adults before they are men and women. That's how I look at a person. That's what I love about anonymous, like online stuff. Not the terrorist organization. I mean, sorry, freedom fighters, whatever. Fuck, we're gonna get hacked now, brother. Shit, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed the show. It's over now. Anonymous is going to take over.
Come on, hack us.
Anonymous, I really enjoyed what Anonymous did with Ashley Madison. I thought that was fucking hilarious. It was like, oh, you're upset because the company that helped you in your non-trusting thing, you don't trust. I wasn't crazy about the PlayStation Network thing. I actually didn't even have a PlayStation at the time, but it's kind of mean. What do PlayStation people do to you?
Kind of unnecessary.
And you know, the issue with calling yourself anonymous is that any one of you can take credit for it. So there? Oh my god. Figured it out. There is no anonymous.
Well, someone even...
There is no... Hold on.
Yeah.
There is no anonymous. They are all anonymous. What if they're all just like not taking... They're all just like, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess you're anonymous.
Well, that's honestly probably what it is. It's probably an amalgamation of different groups.
It could be. That's a great idea for a movie. Copyright Brosplay.
It would be. Although I think people get really upset at the inaccuracies that movie would undoubtedly have.
I think people are going to get upset at a lot of things we said in this episode, and I'm okay with that.
If you have any issues, you can send them to 123 couldn't give a less of a shit way. P.O. Box 4097.
I got a call from my internet agency, and they left me a message that was an automated message, and they gave me their PO box. It's like before they told me what it was about.
Really?
They were like, "This is Rogers. Please give us a call. Our PO box is this." And I was like, "You can't tell me the PO box before you tell me what's going on." It's like games that just give you currency. And you're like, I haven't played the game yet. I don't know what this means.
I don't know what to spend it on.
Why are you telling me? They were just like, here's the P.O. box. I'm like, what do I need a P.O. box for?
Am I supposed to be writing this down? Is there going to be a test?
They call me later. They're like, do you remember the P.O. box number?
If not, we're canceling your account.
Oh,
cutting off your
How the
service.
fuck do I get out of here?
I think the door, maybe?
I don't think it's saved yet, so I really want to get out. Oh, I might have to do the fourth one. Yeah, I haven't done one of the neurotoxins. You know, if you're gonna scare the shit out of someone you're inside of the brain of, you might want to do it after they put the neutralizing agent in.
Try the door.
Oh, it's. Oh, do I use the Batmobile? Yeah, look at that! I'm so fucking smart. I played this 2 times, and yet I still forgot that.
Yeah, I'd still be standing here trying to figure it out otherwise.
Oh, it's so neat. I love ripping out walls. I love breaking down barriers with you, brother.
All the subtlety and nuance of a napalm enema. That's breaking down walls if I've ever seen it. Napalm enemas break down all walls.
Fuck, we just need to push this. Oh my goodness. This is like a Nolan movie.
To the limit.
Look at this Nolan movie here. All these unnecessary explosions that do nothing. I love it. I actually do love it.
The explosions are for dramatic effect.
Woo! Woo! Did you hear that wub wub? That was pretty
I
cool.
did hear the wub wub.
Keep going, buddy. Why would you stop?
Yeah, he just knows.
Oh,
that's the last
bridge.
segment of bridge.
Yeah, the bridge is done. I just gotta watch this from my perch.
Yeah, exactly. I can't watch this from my vehicle with all my fancy monitors.
Look at those fucking particle effects. Jesus.
It's on fire, brother.
That was my robot voice. Jesus. We just killed Ace Chemicals.
I think the girl in the game does a better job. No offense.
She's a professional voice actor. And
Yeah.
I am a professional nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa! Thank you for joining us. Yeah.
We did it. We did it. We blew it up.